Hi, I'm Tash.
I'm Alex.
And we are in France.
By mistake. Not so much though. We this week we went to a party. We have a video at the beginning, hopefully, that you'll see us prior to the party. There were some photographs at the party, but we didn't actually video much at the party. I think we were having too much fun.
We were going to get some. I did say, oh, should we get her on camera?
Yeah, there was one man that really didn't want to be on camera at all.
Oh yeah, he said, I don't want that on.
Yeah.
Like, and I thought he said to you, I want to be on Facebook or something.
Yeah, he stood up like going, "Don't take any photographs of me."
And you did. She had her phone like that. Yeah. So yeah, it was good. We were the last to arrive.
Yeah, nearly the last to leave, but.
Yeah, I was drinking, so I was necking it back, but I wasn't really.
I was watching you.
I wasn't really drunk though, was I?
No.
I can handle my drink. I don't really drink a lot either, as well. So,
I do.
yeah, you were like, we're going because I wanted to get back. No, for a drink. No, you weren't at all.
Yeah.
No. Did you have a drink when you did have a drink? You did have a drink.
I had a glass of wine when I got home at 1 o'clock.
I got hold of the DJ in Dex, if you like, or actually the laptop, which was YouTube.
Attached to these very big speakers though.
Yeah, because I find when the French have a soiree, they'll play sort of like an upbeat song, and then they're obviously they're playing the songs they like, and they're entitled to do that.
Yeah, but they've got terrible taste.
Yeah, so they would, like when you're like, yeah, let's get this party started. So you get all this kind of, high, you just don't. You play the fast music and the slow music at the end. Yeah, at the end. So I thought, I'm just gonna get in there, and so they were actually quite pleased. So I looked at my Spotify and just thought, right, let's get this party started, and they did really enjoy it. And the guy did say, I like your taste in music, and then I did say, yeah, well, we do have the best music in the world.
Yeah. However, before that, there's something you might know or might not know about French parties. Is when you're invited to a party, they say, come along at 6 o'clock, which we never do. So we arrive at 7:30. Thinking, okay, we're going to have some supper, some dinner, whatever we're allowed to have. Tea.
Posh.
Bit of tea.
Dinner, I'd say dinner.
And so you sort of sit there and you arrive, and then there's all this raw meat all over the place, and 3 hours later there's still all the raw meat.
Festering, it's not in the fridge.
Oh yeah, no, it's just sort of
festering on the side.
I'm thinking, what the hell time are we going to eat here? So I think at 9 o'clock I said, I'm hungry. So they started bringing out the
nibbles, and they were pushing the eggs.
Oh yeah, man, I like those curry eggs.
There was some eggs, and I think I was offered them, and I went, no, I don't really like eggs, but they looked pretty, but they were eggs.
Deviled eggs.
But you will have that if you go to like a repas, meal for your commune or whatever. They won't really. I learnt to my not horror, but when the kids were obviously a bit younger, I thought like when you get there, you would then eat fairly not.
Yeah, you might have some nibbles initially.
But a lot of the time they would start eating at 11 or midnight, which is it is quite normal. And we didn't start eating until about 10:30, 11, did we, that night? No. Which is normal. So you're lucky if you're eating before midnight.
Yeah.
And then that night I could feel I hadn't like scoffed myself, but I could feel the food here because it was so late, because when you eat late, because us Brits do eat earlier.
And then they go, do you want a coffee? It's like 2 o'clock. And they went, oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, well, you're like this. So yeah, it's all a bit whack, but it's part of it all. And it's, there's no kind of time limit to it. There was bio bread. She's like, where's the butter? Because you're not getting butter with your bread, so just get over it.
Yeah. Not let you bring yourself.
Even though it did taste dry, didn't it?
I didn't have any.
Okay. And then Alex made this beautiful quiche, but it just got labelled with, oh, it's vegetarian. Because mind you, I kept saying, oh, it's vegetarian. It was like this kind of, they were parading it around like it was some sort of miracle thing, because it didn't have lardons in it. But it was lovely. It was, what was it? It's got garlic and something else.
Caramelised garlic.
It was nice. It was really tasty. And the bloke was like, went, oh, this is actually nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's fancy. Yeah. Because they don't have a very high opinion of English food or cooking.
And also vegan food or vegetarian food as
Admittedly,
well.
it wasn't an English
No.
recipe, but
No, so there was that. The wine was good, and then what I loved is they were cooking meat over the open fire, and then they also got the chip fryer going on, and they were lovely, weren't they?
yeah, this was a party gîte, so it's really geared up for lots of people.
It had a catering pole. Alex was in there. We should put we'll put some pictures in,
up,
because we've got an editor thing that we need to try out.
Yeah.
So there was which, you know, could be a bit pervy, but it wasn't.
Well, no.
We know, like, if it was a different sort of party.
Yeah, exactly.
But it wasn't that sort.
But if you want to hire out a party gîte for up to,
a cage and a pole,
and the ability to cook mountains of chips.
Yeah, and there was a massive kitchen as well, wasn't there? I mean, it wasn't like you know, it was rustic, wasn't it? It wasn't like and I don't mean this in a, you know, it wasn't like a high end, as in like you didn't feel you could leave your cup on the side.
No, it's a proper, you know, it's
like
there to enjoy yourself. You absolutely enjoy yourself.
And there was nice like settees in the conservatory, so it was a nice that we met a lovely couple, Patricia and
Magdalene.
No, it wasn't Magdalene.
Magdalene
wasn't.
Yeah.
I know, it's one of those names that, and they were really good fun to talk to.
Yeah, there was a chap that made us all decide on what subject we were going to talk about.
That was when we first came. He said, "Oh, we're all talking about subject," and I
cracked open a cracker.
I just cracked open and said, "Oh, you can't, like, the French don't park in the lines."
It was parking.
Yeah, so I just launched into something a little bit critical, and then I gave Alex her one and said, "Oh yeah, talk about them throwing lardons, or do you want ham with it?" And he looked a bit puzzled, but
they didn't seem to get that.
No, but Patricia did, didn't she? Because she lived in the UK, so we had a great time with her.
Yeah.
What else? And the man had he had
flesh tunnels.
Is that what they call them? I was going to go the big earlobes.
Yeah, flesh tunnels.
And he put his.
Oh, that was gross.
He put something in his earlobe.
Yeah, he put, you know, those things you smoke with.
The vapour.
Vapour.
He was lovely, actually.
He was lovely.
He was lovely. He was asking me about. I just said, actually, my French. I was rocking the French by the end of the night. I was I just don't care about grammar, and I just throw all the words together. But he was getting it, so I was just telling him a bit of my life story. Someone asked me, don't they? I'll just say,
she's a sharer.
I'm sure, like, let me tell you about my life. Let me tell you what's happened since I've arrived
if
here.
you ask Tash what our weekend was, you're going to get
You're going to know Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and everything I've done. I used to work with a guy, and he said, "Bloody hell, Tash, I just asked you, did you have a good weekend?" Because I go, right, Friday, I did just Saturday, and then I'll be thinking, oh, what did I do then?
Full agenda.
Yeah, so so I was telling him, and then we were dancing. Yeah, so it was good. It was good fun. We got home about 1:30, didn't we? To yours.
Yeah, back.
Didn't get to sleep till about 2. Nicked a picture, which I like the quote, that Oscar Wilde quote, which you had in your bedroom, and it was a good night.
Yeah,
so
good night. Lost the lipstick.
But we found it.
Yeah.
What's that? A week later.
Yeah, a week later. It's been fun.
And it's at the party Jeep. My lipstick's there. It's a very special lipstick. It's dear to me.
Yeah.
It's
the pants.
It's a joke. Oh yeah. My hearing.
Yeah.
My self-respect.
That's that.
But this lipstick, it's like a magic lipstick. It's like it doesn't look like it's lipstick, does it? And it stays on, and it's not really cakey. It's Christian Dior. It's expensive. It was €45.
Yeah.
And actually, I think I paid too much for it, because I have a replacement coming.
Oh yeah.
Online. Yeah. But it has lasted. It was a birthday treat, actually.
Yeah.
Not that I needed the birthday to warrant buying it. Do I? Don't need.
I think it was one of many of those treats.
But anyway, all is good in the hood. The lipstick's been found. So anyway, that was our night out at Party Jeep.
This will be a tale that you'll get to know with Tash, is that she'll lose something. It will be a nightmare. It gets found again. The world is good. Yeah. Is good again.
Yeah, so. I do like I'm a makeup snob, you know.
It's a tale as old as time.
Yes, so.
She is.
Okie doke.
So that's our party. See you
soon.